about how a lot of modern girls have been trained, they've been wired to conceal their interest. And I don't want a lot of you guys to get discouraged when you're not getting, lots of messages that maybe a couple years ago you would have gotten from girls. But nowadays, they're not texting you as much. You're not getting those big paragraphs you might have used to get many years ago. Not many years ago, like honestly 2-3 years ago. It's because things are changing, guys. The game is changing, not just for men, but for women too. Adapt or perish. And so I want to talk about something that isn't really talked about enough. So I'm going to show you some text messages on the screen now from a girl who is uncorrupted by this. And I say she's uncorrupted, one, because she's very young, and two, because she doesn't live in America. Oh, and you might be wondering, why am I still entertaining that girl from a different country? Okay. First of all, she's 5'11", and it's not too common to come by a cute 5'11" girl who also has like a very wholesome personality, and isn't corrupted by modern day, female advice and all on men. She just seems like a very innocent, good girl, and she's 5'11", so that would be ideal for one of my potential future offspring. Yeah, God, I'm fucking retarded, holy shit. But no, seriously, that's one of the main reasons. So we matched on Hinge because she changed her location to New York, and yeah, I still entertain it despite having 3 other girls that I'm seeing right now that I really like, but I haven't committed to them yet. So until I do that, I'm still gonna talk to this other one, because who knows, maybe I'll make a trip to see her in her country and make an NBA kit. And so what you're seeing on the screen is genuine desire. The way she's texting, talking about food and talking about her food and her interests, like drawing and whatnot. That's what real desire looks like. Girls talk, they love to talk. Girls genuinely want to talk all the time, and they'll talk that way to their friends all the time too. But nowadays, it's not becoming so common that girls talk that way to guys that they find interest in. And it's not because she's not interested in you some of the time. Some of the time that might be the case. But if you're honest and objective with yourself, and you know that you're a good-looking guy, and you could tell she has interest in you, she's just being strategic, okay? She's just trying to be smart because she wants to get the leverage. And, she wants to keep you too. She doesn't want to lose you. So, two of the girls I'm seeing now, their interest is very, very high. Whenever, we're together, it's very evident. But they're not sending me these kinds of paragraphs that this other girl's sending. That doesn't mean that they have low interest. It's just the social programming of the modern day. The girls see all this content on Instagram now, the same way guys see content on Instagram and YouTube about dating. And these girls are learning how to retain guys' interest better. The same way guys are learning too, and the same way girls are learning that guys are learning. And so a lot of things are changing. For one, with guys, when the guys try to use some red pill tactic like time delays and all that, nowadays girls could see through that bullshit, be like, oh, he's trying to play hard to get or something. They could see that now, and this isn't really talked about much. But yeah, I'm putting you guys on game, leveling you up with some elite ball knowledge that you're not going to hear elsewhere. So with girls, it's the same thing, right? And so now as a guy, here I am educating you that these girls are being strategic now. They're playing like hard to get intentionally. So what I want to tell you is, like, when you see girls having low, interest responses via text messages, don't worry. Like, don't freak out, bro. First of all, like, you shouldn't be spending your time texting her anyway. Now, if she's sending you paragraphs, all the better, But even that could be a long-term tactic, so she could eventually pull away and, like, not text those big paragraphs and see if you get reactive over it. But, yeah, so a girl might start off just sending you tons and tons of paragraphs, and then she'll strategically pull the plug on that to see if you get reactive. And others just start off being like not very talkative on text message, especially if you don't talk. And other times, if they really, really like you and you're out of their league, like, they just don't want to be a nuisance to you and don't want to bother you. So my whole point with this is, like, don't get reactive. Don't freak out if you're not getting like a lot of high interest texts and all, like, because high interest these days, like, isn't always shown on text messages, because these girls are being strategic. They're being smart. It's not because they have low interest in you. I'm sure you could be smart enough to tell the difference when a girl has low interest versus she's being strategic. And you tell that by, like, when you're with her, like, is she trying to, do the thing? Or, like, is she reluctant to do that? If she's always in that mood around you, obviously her interest is high, So don't worry if she's not texting you giant paragraphs and all, because they're just smart, like, they're trained the same way you're being trained on social media, listening to this kind of advice. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how, like, I showed you the text messages of that other girl. That's how, like, they would be communicating like a couple years ago when they have high interest. But nowadays they have like a little bit of ball knowledge from social media influencers, giving them advice on dating and whatnot, how to be a bad bitch, it's the same way we get advice, from online. Now they're doing it too. But yeah, that's what, like, real desire looks like, yes. But at the same time, real desire doesn't have to look like that. Judge it not by text messages. Judge it by her behavior when you're with you, okay? When she's not texting you a lot, when she's not sending paragraphs and shit, don't get reactive. A lot of times it's just a test to see if you're gonna get reactive, and just pass the test by not caring. Literally just don't care. Yeah, anyway, that's it. That's it for today's yap. Alright, so I just got out of the gym and I had one thought on my mind, so I just needed to get this off my chest. But if any of my girls are watching this video somehow, you found it, you fucking FBI agent, or just to any girls in general, here's some advice if you're dealing with a very competent man, not some idiot. It's actually very attractive. We like it when you guys will message a lot and send. I love this song. I'm in a relationship with all my bitches, yeah. I need to cut some of them up, I need help. Sorry, I love music. But we find it very attractive when you have the courage to double message us. Like, some girls, like, they're so scared of double messaging because they're like, oh, I'm gonna come off as low value. I'm gonna, like, be seem like a simp or whatever. Like, girls, guys love that. Like, it doesn't devalue you at all. Like, it doesn't work the same way as it works for you when a guy double messages you and then it looks fucking embarrassing. Nah, like, when you do it as a girl, like, nothing changes for us. If anything, we like it more that you show a lot of interest. So I got a bunch of messages from that girl when I was in the gym, and going through my head, I'm just like, man, this is so attractive. Like, a girl sending genuine interest, like showing genuine interest and not like afraid to show how much she likes you. Like, that is just so attractive. But these days, these girls are fucking programmed by manipulative Instagram influence thoughts, you know, giving them terrible advice, which is just, on it, at least to me, it's very unattractive when a girl tries to act all cool like that. When you know their desires through the roof, but they're like trying so hard to be like mysterious and all, like, and I'm sure girls are feeling the same way about guys too now, because they feel like they're using tactics. But yeah, to any girls watching this video, which I highly doubt any are, don't be afraid to show some fucking interest, you know? Go ahead, double message us. We love it. We're only gonna like you more. At least, you know, at least speaking for myself, I don't know.